Oh my gosh, what's up, cookies? I look a little sweaty right now because I just wrapped up a video shoot with one of my clients, but I want to go thrifting, and I know some of y'all have been asking me for a thrifting video here in New York. So the good thing is I don't live too far from a couple of my favorite pre-loved stores, one of them being L Train. We have Beacon's Closet. I'm in Brooklyn, and I want to find like a full look for under 100. Can we do it? I think so. And will it look fly? So we're gonna walk for a little while, and we're gonna go into the stores and see what we could find. But I want something, maybe some really dope Levi jeans, a great old blazer. Y'all know I love me a blazer, but let's try to put together a whole look just using under $100. And I feel like it'll be way below the $100 mark, but I like a good challenge. Y'all remember Look for Less? Yeah, just a little bit of a spin-off, I'm guessing, right? But let's see how I thrift and how I pull the pieces and pull the looks together in my head. I'll see y'all at the store. Of course, I hit the, well, my best friend was staying here with us, and I forgot to put the pillows, so don't mind the mess behind me. But I was like, let me show you my outfit real quick, or that you can see. It's so dark in here. Y'all know, y'all already know. So I'm wearing my Zara set that I got a while back, little swishy suit, and some Samba sneakers with some Skims low-cut socks because I don't like doing barefoot in my sneakers during the summer. It's swampy hot right now. And my Yankee Fitted from Amazon. But yeah, that's the vibe, that's a look. I like to have the breeze go through. I'll show you a better look in the mirror over there if they have more lighting. But yeah, this is a look. I want to be comfortable while I'm shopping, and it's too hot for this stuff. Okay? Okay. I was thinking this was gonna work, but major repair. And if there's a little cheap back here, this isn't gonna work, but I like the concept, so we're gonna try this. Now, I like this better, but a little bit of steaming, it will soften up, get closer to the body. It's a bit stiff, it's real leather, unlined. For I think $25. Love the color. I'm actually feeling this one. So the side is pretty long and open. Easy breezy. Authentic Nike. Vintage. Could wear it tucked in. I like it. But it's $40. just show you what I get from home. But this is like $8. $8. Look how big these are. But I have a vision. What's up, cookies? So it's the next day. I came home from the thrift stores. I actually forgot I was invited to because I had so much going on yesterday. I didn't mean to forget, but I was like, oh snap, my friend Lula's birthday party. So Lorraine and I headed over there, and I wasn't able to wrap up the video yesterday, so we're doing it the next day. And yeah, so in conclusion, I'm gonna show you what I got, and I'm gonna show you how I styled them with some other vintage or thrifted pieces that I got in the past. But overall, I spent $76 and had a great time. But I will say this, so there's a couple of stores in my neighborhood that I go to a lot, and I sell my items at these Beacons Closets. I shop these L Train vintage stores a lot, and I kind of felt like I was having a little bit of trouble yesterday. And I don't like shopping when it's crowded in any of these places. And it was crowded, but that wasn't it. Like it was hard to find certain sizes. I wasn't finding anything with like pizzazz or like designer gems that are, you know, blended in the middle, which is usually experiences that I've had. You know, I found whole Versace suits intact and for great prices in Beacon's Closet that I went to yesterday. And I'm just like, huh. And I feel that they are buying very differently at these Beacons in Brooklyn, where this might come across shady. The taste level is just not there anymore. Like the pieces don't hit like they used to. They're priced really weird. I tried on a pair of Jacquemus pants that I liked but didn't love enough to purchase, and they really were priced at like $64. And I felt like I paid more for something very similar. And yeah, I just feel like the queens that are the buyers at these places are just not acting like queens. It's giving very mid-level brands or even quality of stuff. The quality of these pieces are like raggedy. And I understand it's pre-loved, secondhand, and all that other great stuff. But I just feel like throughout the years, I've been able to sell pieces and make $400 to $600 in one day, whereas more recently I've made anywhere from $20 to $120 at those stores, which I'm just like, so y'all bought nothing. And they bought something, I think a pair of shoes of like from a Laya of mine, and I'm like, nah, give them back, because they priced them for like $75. I was like, they're in mint condition. What are y'all doing? So anyway, yeah, so I bought some pieces, total $76. And I wanted to emulate a couple of looks that I saw on Pinterest, just so I could show you how I go about, you know, thrifting, or how I piece things together. So I'm going to show you what I got, and I'm also going to style them up for you, and I'm going to pair them with some other vintage finds that I've gotten in the past. So hold on just a moment, please. Okay, so today, real quick, I'm wearing my Shop Icon Davenport top in tamale, or hot tamale, I think the color is listed as, and some shorts from Zara. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself at the bottom. Anyway, so let's start off with the pieces that I got from the Big L Chain Vintage. I got these pants. Now, mind you, yes, I know, but there's a plan, and a lot of times I get pieces like this from vintage stores or thrift stores to get them tailored in the way that I want them to look. These pants are Dockers. They were $6, full leg, and slightly wide at the bottom. And I love this gray color. So that was one pair of pants. Now, I have to steam these when I style these for you, but another pair of pants, I don't know the maker of these pants. They kind of look like, I don't even know, but they're made in the USA, but no brand name. Also, $6 for these pants. I liked how they fit me. They slung a little low, and the waist is a 28, which is the closest to my size. The other one is a size 38. I could not find anything smaller. That's what I mean. Like, a lot of these stores are just some mishmash of things, and all I could find was size 38 and 40 in the men's section. I just didn't understand that. Anyway, then I got this blazer for $8, and immediately this reminded me of something that my dad had when I was much younger with this print. So I was like, oh yeah. And I like the lining on the inside with that blue, but this is a Nautica blazer. I went a little blazer crazy, but y'all should know this about me. Y'all know I love me a good blazer. Now this one is for $6, designed in Italy. I don't even know. I don't know what this brand is. Gianni Uomo. But I love that it was this light gray pinstripe material, very lightweight, which we love. A lot of my blazers right now, I feel like they're a little bit too heavy, especially with the unimaginable heat and mugginess we've been dealing with. I needed something just a tad bit lighter, but I could throw over my shoulders just in case I catch a chill. And then, last but not least, from that location, I got this one. Who makes this? Okay, Pronto Mondo, another Italian made blazer, $8. Again, super lightweight. And this is a black with a white pinstripe. And you know what? When I tried them on, it had 10 cents and a nickel in them. Kind of felt like that was good luck, so I bought this. And yeah, $8. And then I went back to the first store considering what I purchased at this one, and I was like, let me go get the tank top that I actually was feeling. And this one was for $40. So I got the Nike tank top, and I liked how it fit on the sides for me and how I want to tuck it into a high waist pant. But I just love this like beautiful throwback of a tank and how it fits me, because everything, I wanted to get a vest like top and everything was just jutting out a bit too much, whereas this one drapes on the side. Let me show you how I see these styled. Okay, I hope you can see me. But anyway, starting off with these pants that are just made in US of A. I mean, and this is the other thing, I love neons with a brown or beige because it brings it, I don't know, there's like a synergy or just grounding to it. But I paired it with a pair of white mules and the original shirt I had on from Shop Icon, and I'm like, this is a really smart look. This is a really smart look. I love how this fits at the bottom. It's slung really low. I mean, it's pretty easy, and it's a great pair of like classic khakis with a twist. Now, this is something that I feel like we are spending $200, $300 at, like, let's say a Frankie shop. It's a bit pricey, but I feel like there are some styles at the Frankie shop that are less than that. But not for $8. And the quality is there. It's beautiful. It feels good. Yes, it's pre-loved, but that's sustainable and just easier, honestly. I feel like sometimes when you do shop pre-loved, it's better quality anyway. I just feel like back in the days, the cotton and the wools, it was just a different feel. But let me show you what else I got. Now, still sticking with the original pair of khakis, I paired the blazer that I got with these and put on a neutral pair of mules, also from Jeffrey Campbell. Obviously, I'll link those types of items down below. But I mean, it's like the cousin to a monochromatic look because we have a little bit of print with some neutral tones, a little bit of blues in there. I feel like this is a burgundy print, a burgundy color within the print, but all together it's just giving a brown beige type of aesthetic. And paired with other browns and beiges, I feel like it's a really clean, classy look. I love this, and I feel like I could wear this with jeans. Matter of fact, let's put some on. So going with the theme of vintage or pre-loved or even reworked, this is actually a black-owned brand. I'll tag them on their website because they do different types of drops. So this particular drop, he did these denim jeans and reworked the Levi's, and they just feel amazing. But like with a blazer like this, it's giving classic, it's giving chic, it's giving a little bit of 90s moments, but it's easy, it's elegant. I'm not wearing anything underneath besides a bra, and I put a pin right here just to keep it all close. If this was something I wanted to rework, I would take it to a specialist and maybe make it a double-breasted moment just to bring in the body a little bit better. But this is it. This is how I feel. I would wear this particular blazer, and I do feel like it's long enough to wear as a dress, but let's see how the other ones work together too. But yeah, I like this classic look with the jeans for sure. With another blazer look. Now this was actually, I saw a look on Pinterest. I'll pop it up again. And this was one of the aesthetics I had in my mind. I was like, I need a lightweight, oversized blazer to pair with like wide leg jeans and just like an awesome hat. And I feel like when it's cooler outside, I would pair this particular look with something like this, with this hat. And then that's the, she's a keeper. I feel like this is out of the box, very chic, but minimal in a way, minus the hat. Minus the hat, it's very minimal. Because you don't have to think about it. It's 3 pieces. You have your jacket, your pants, and your shoes. You can wear anything that's low cut underneath. And again, if you wanted to pin something, you could, just to keep this area as a non-worrying area, right? Just to keep your mind clear, like, oh my God, am I gonna have a nip slip? No, if you pin it, you'll be fine. But I love how oversized this is. I know oversized is not for everybody. I get that. But I feel the most comfortable in it. I feel more airy and breezy, more flexible in oversized. I know sometimes my mom gets a little annoyed when I wear oversized clothing on. She's like, your clothes are so always just so baggy. I'm like, I know, I prefer that for me. I just do. I don't have a complex with my body besides my butt. I don't like my butt. I want to toot my butt. That didn't sound right. That sounded like I just want to toot, aka pass gas. That's not what I just want. I want my booty to lift up a little bit more. But anyway, that's the only part of my body I'm like, it could use some work. But other than that, I feel very good about myself as far as like, I'm happy in the body that I have and how I feed it and all this other stuff, right? But yeah, I love an oversized look, and I can't wait for it to get cold again, honestly, after these swampy ass days, to wear hats like this again, because this is very fun for me to wear. Let me show you the other styles I got mixed up. Another monochromatic look with one of the other blazers that I got, and the pants that were super oversized. This is how I belted them. But anyway, I was like, oh yeah, this was definitely inspired like one of the Frankie Shop sets that always sells out. And I was like, this is, they must just look towards old men for these looks that they put and sell out of every other week. I mean, I'm telling you, this is definitely the Frankie Shop girls like aesthetic. again, with the white mules, I feel like I'm getting really comfortable with white shoes because I wasn't a big fan of white shoes. I just didn't know what to do with them. If you saw my TikTok, I told y'all, cereal mom, wearing shoes after Labor Day, that whole thing just turned me off and rubbed me the wrong way, and I never was able to wear shoes even before Labor Day. So kudos to me for getting over my fear of that serial killer, cereal mom. Okay, but anyway, this is the vibe that I was going for, and I love this because it's just, again, easy breezy. It's not uncomfortable. I pinned it again here, and I feel like it's super wearable and very now, very on trend with other things that I'm really interested in. But $8 and $6, come on, come on, come on. Well, truth be told, I've been struggling with these pants for the last 5 or 10 minutes, trying to reshape them how I did with the last look, because I had to undo them and tuck in the shirt, and I don't know what I did wrong, but this was not how I wanted them to fit. This was not how I was looking before, and this was not the vibe I was looking for. But I have to show you because I'm going to share my truth. This is not the plan. This is not giving what I thought it was going to give. I wanted to emulate this look. It was an all-white look, and the lady had these big old pants, and she made them into a paper bag waist with a white tank top and some slides. And I was like, you know, I don't like to copy and paste directly. What I like to do is do a spin-off, something that's inspired by that item, or look rather, in my own taste. And I failed. I wish I did copy and paste the look that I saw, because this is not what I wanted. Like, look at it in the back. Look at it in the back. That just looks soggy. Well, that was, I don't remember, $6 or $8 down the drain, and that could have been a Starbucks latte. I don't know if I'll be able to find a man with a 40-inch waist, but he can have these if he wants. This is not the vibe I wanted. Anyway, I have one more look I want to try, and then we're going to wrap it up. Not because I'm discouraged, just because it's almost time to post, and I have to hurry up because I am playing games with how I'm doing my videos lately, and it's crunch time. So we're going to wrap it up, and we're definitely going to do a part 2 when we go thrifting in the city, because these Brooklyn pants done did me wrong. Bringing back the khakis so I don't feel so mad at a pair of pants with my Nike tank. And y'all remember this from my last video. So this actually was a vintage repurposed item that I got from a brand called Dylanex. They're a jewelry brand based in LA. Now they have a New York store, which we're gonna go visit this week. And they actually sold this to me. And yeah, it's a old army liner, army jacket liner. And they dyed it like an orange and red, but I felt like it would be, I can't even talk now. Wait a minute now. Let me slow down. I thought that the orange would go well with this print because it has orange lining, or a yellow orange lining. I felt like it played well together because, you know, I'm trying to do my colors and stuff, you know, making it make sense to me. And with a neutral pant and white shoe, I was like, oh, hell yeah. Let me just do this real quick because she's sassy. And again, something that I bought that was pre-loved and reworked. So listen, it's a good time to go thrifting. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss, but at the end of the day, you learn a lot about yourself. I feel like you really start to understand yourself personal style wise, because you know, you're sifting through these things and you're like, I wonder where this came from. I wonder what story was had wearing these pants. Like, what kind of news did they hear that day, or did they get a promotion, or did they lose a loved one? Like, sometimes it's weird, it may not be your thing, but when I'm thrifting, I think about, oh, I wonder who was the person that wore these pieces, and like, did they have memorable moments in this? And not to say that, of course, they didn't, because they probably gave it up, but a lot of these things come from like estate sales that people have passed, and it's not necessarily something that they gave up on purpose. You know, sometimes people sell things because they need extra money, or they just feel like, you know, I love it, but I don't wear it enough, so someone else could enjoy it. But I feel like the cycle of pre-loved fashion or thrifting is really enjoyable. And quite honestly, like, my first interaction with thrifting was with my dad. Like, my dad, he knew how to shop in thrift stores. He would always pull like really cool looks together, and I always remember that as a kid the smell of thrift stores was really overwhelming to me, and I didn't always love going with him, but I understood the assignment. When he was going in there, he would find some really dope pieces and he would look amazing in that. And as an older, you know, as I got older, living here in New York, there's just so many of them to go to. Some of them are super pricey, some are not. But at the end of the day, I feel like you get to be creative in a space where you don't know what you're gonna find. Where, as opposed to like a Zara or a Saks, like, you go into these places, you could look online before you go. You see the designers and what they put on the runway months before. You know what to expect when you're going into the store, but you don't know what to expect when you're going into a thrift store. You have no idea, and you can find gems. You can find, you know, designer pieces for like $20. You're like, do they not know who this is? But I think it's a joy, it's a treasure hunt when you're thrifting, and I feel like it's so much fun. I love these khakis. They just feel so good, they fit so well. This tank top's going to be used whether it's to sleep in or to wear outside, because I mean, it is very comfortable. And yeah, I love it. And I mean, we're definitely going to go back to the city and we're going to do thrifting there. There's a Goodwill near my college, my old college, FIT, that I found Dior in when I was in school. Or like a Marc Jacobs with Little Kim on the t-shirt. Like, I found gems at those stores. So we're definitely going to take a day when it's not so raining, and we're going to do some shopping at the thrift stores in the city. So stay tuned for part 2. But if you watched this far in the video, thank you for sticking with me. I will see y'all next week. Bye, cookies.